Bye, guys.
Alright, guys. We're back with more Persona. Let's go. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure there was a cutscene here. That's why I ended it where I did. We're continuing on, just give my dog his medicine, so, yeah, I have nothing else going on for tonight, so just gonna record this till I get tired. To be honest, I'm already kind of borderline there, if I'm being honest. But, whatever.
Yes, and I also think that more likely still at this point means just still negligible. He seems to recognize. He literally told Christmas yesterday. He said, "Man, only 9 days left, yo. 9 days until we give the check to Cody. Yo, that's it, right?" But he's saying that because he knows, I think, that he can't take Nicole in his mind. In his mind, he loses to Nicole as well, and so he knows that he's gonna give it. He's gonna take Cody, and he hopes that he beats Cody, and that Nicole is probably also gonna take Cody, and that Cody will beat her. But if he takes Nicole, then he will potentially lose to Nicole, and so he might as well just take Cody. And it frustrates him to know that means that Cody's basically gonna win this game, but it's in his mind, I think, the only path forward. And so I fully expect Enzo at this moment to be taking Cody to the final two. And I also fully expect Nicole to be taking Cody to the final two. Again, even in the diary room, neither of them are even willing to entertain the idea. None of them are willing to even say the words.
Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Cody.
It's crazy that they're even speaking it. In other words, pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him.
I mean, I think if you go back, obviously, you can look at it and say problems, but like, there were a couple moments that, like, if Christmas does lose his veto, now it's a little bit better. Say Christmas wins that.
If I remember right, I believe the Madarame boss battle, I think, is the only times I died in Persona. If I remember right, Persona 5, the original time I played it.
And now it's Enzo, Nicole, Memphis, Christmas, and Memphis, for whatever reason, still wants to take Enzo over Christmas, and Nicole is a little bit on the outs there. And things are looking pretty good for him, and he was very close to that happening. And on top of that,
solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
Literally every pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
We got the one Devon win. Now my brother said, you know.
I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer. Wait, you're gonna do that? You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Here's the thing for me. If Enzo goes the other way, he votes out Nicole, he goes with Tyler. I think we're having the exact same conversation, but with Tyler.
Mission is real fantasy.
Assuming Tyler doesn't
We're gonna
win.
succeed no matter what.
That's in the jury, they're saying Enzo, he's just doing whatever Tyler wants. Tyler's running this game. Enzo is still unable to win any of these competitions, and either way, one of Tyler or Cody was gonna probably win out from this point. And Enzo, what it really comes down to, because we can blame it on the move all we want because we didn't like the move, but what it really comes down to is that Enzo hasn't won enough competitions. He needed to win more of these competitions, and he did. He would have more of a chance to beat Cody in the end because he does have a better social game. He does have better relationships with many of the people on the jury. The problem is that they don't respect his game, and they don't respect his game, one, because of the move, but more because he just hasn't been able to win anything.
Sorry, I mean, he has won 4 competitions. I understand where you're coming from in terms of, well, you know, this one's given to him and somebody threw this one, but still, like, that's not how, for the most part, players, Big Brother players evaluate competition. She got 4 wins. Nobody looks back at Christmas's HOH and says, well, she doesn't have an HOH because she didn't earn it. She still freaking won it. So he's got 4 wins. If Enzo's able to win the final 3 HOH, that would be 5. Cody has
I'm
what,
assuming we
7?
can't leave.
Or 8 and 7. I disagree though. I don't think it's about. I mean, I agree that they're willing to count whatever, but
Yeah.
I think the reason that the competitions actually, like, they're nice to have. It's nice to say I have 7.
Oh wait, I'm trying to think. Okay, so this is after the palace, right?
Is that the competitions make you seem like a better player? They make you seem more powerful.
Yeah, let's override this save actually.
It's a very obvious way to show that you made a dent in the game because you did a thing, right? Enzo's competition wins were, you know, he didn't use an HOH where he took out an obvious target in Kaser, a safety suite that didn't matter, and the final 4 HOH, which didn't matter, and he didn't get his way. He didn't do anything with the competition wins, and when somebody else has more competition wins and they did do things with them, like take out Tyler and take out Christmas and so on and so forth, like, I think Nicole gets a lot more credit than Enzo, even though she only has 2 wins, and that's because she actually accomplished something. She took out, for as much as we made fun of her, she did take out Memphis, and that, I think, matters. And so, you know, you have people like Devon Jury saying, I want to give it to people, but like, he needs to win something, he needs to do something. And you can't really do anything unless you win a competition that allows you to do something. And that's where I think it's failed for him.
Just to be clear, if he won Final 3 and eventually Cody wins, I think so. Why is he so upset about that? Like, he thinks that Nicole would get, like, Danny's vote, even though he's not aware that Danny's currently inside Nicole. Like, he thinks that Kevin would be more apt to vote for Nicole.
Well, the worst thing Nicole did was, after Danny left, tell Cody we were actually friends on the outside, because Cody didn't know. And then Cody told Enzo, and now Enzo knows, and Enzo is just he's now saying Danny's an auto vote for Nicole, which is a reasonable assumption if you're given that information, but it doesn't seem true. I mean, granted, I would say that he definitely, that Nicole definitely has a shot at getting Danny's vote over Enzo, because it's not like she respects Enzo either, but I think that Enzo is expecting Danny to be in the jury house, like, pumping Nicole up, like, this is a for sure vote for Nicole.
I got a response from Kitagua-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
He has to evict Cody.
We need to find out from Kitagua-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
One that would be the biggest head on
Write
his
down.
table if he could actually
It's that
get
student
done.
council
Something
president.
that he can actually do something with his power. Number 2, sat next to Nicole to be able to make an argument to the jury, like, look, like, I'm a family man. This is for my family. She's already won $500,000.
She noticed us.
Twice.
Come on,
Mine
split
was
up.
only 2 seasons that I've
Okay,
been here.
see you later.
5 competitions along the way. She only won 2. Like, and I took out the biggest player this season in Cody. Like, he has to have enough confidence in himself. Like,
Finally landed a big target.
Is there a part
Let's get started on
of it that's like,
Matarama.
hey, if I don't win, I want Cody to win? Because, like, that's the
late.
whole Lil thing from Survivor
Sorry.
Little Islands. When
I was
she
thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
didn't want fair play to happen.
Thinking about
Limit.
what?
So is there a part of him
Don't
that's
you
like,
think
oh, if I don't win, I
Kitagua-kun
don't
has to
want
be
it to be
protecting
Nicole.
Matarame?
I'd rather it
I
be
mean,
Cody
they live
because that's
together,
I
so
hate
you
when
have to be
players
aware of Matarame's true
have to be
nature.
selfish.
The only reason I can think of him doing that
I'm sure that's
is
part
that
of it, yeah.
Matarame has something.
I mean, like, that's
Yeah, that's weird.
unironically, that's
That's
it.
why we're
Like,
going to check it
I
out,
think
right?
that's what it comes down to. It's like, who does Enzo
Yeah,
prefer
I'm
to win?
prepared.
Who would he respect
What do you mean
more as a winner? Who
prepared?
would he rather
Prepared
lose
for
to?
what?
And I think one of his
Seems
faults
different about that to
is just
you.
that, sure, he's won the comps, he's won, great. But ultimately, like, this is a place where he clearly, and I'm not sure how clear it is to everyone in the jury house, but it's probably pretty
But
clear
I'm
based
the
on the
same
fact
as
that they're
always.
already seeing Cody as that winner,
Huh.
that, you know,
Well,
he
let's get
probably
going.
should have put
We gotta
Cody
talk
up
to
in
Yusuke.
this place, and regardless of what
Kitagua-kun
happens,
seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model.
Enzo,
Once he finishes drawing and gets a little
Cody really
friendlier,
after
we should
this,
bring up
whether
Matarame.
it's Enzo and Nicole in the final 2, or Enzo and Cody in the final 2. It's like, to me at least, it's a huge strike against him that he didn't take the obvious
And
shot,
you
and
get
then
nervous
it
too?
makes me
Think
start
it
to
was just
question
the two of
what
us?
are the other opportunities.
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted.
Shot. He
Okay?
probably, I mean, Cody wins.
Stop making such odd assumptions.
Maybe that's not.
I have
not
absolutely
actually,
no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
There's no fire for that smoke, but I think that's something for the
Is there a
jury to
problem?
consider.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm actually
No.
fine with Enzo's move here to
Not
not
really.
nominate Cody. The reason why is because he doesn't know the results of the veto yet. Because
Well,
he needs to stay on
let's
Cody's
get
good side in
started.
the event that Cody wins Final 3 HOH and makes it to the end. He doesn't want to do anything to disrupt the trust between him and Cody. He already did that a little bit during the HOH competition. He can't do more of it with the nomination. So I'm fine with him leaving Cody's streak intact, giving Cody what he wants, and saying, look, we're boys. Like, I was working for you during the HOH competition. We didn't want
You
Christmas
hear
to
her?
win. That's what we got. And then get Christmas out at 4, then go to the Final 3, and say to Cody,
It's no
like,
use.
I'm still with you, because that's
This
the
is a
fallback
whole
plan.
plan.
If Enzo doesn't win
We were gonna
HOH,
catch him off
let's
guard
make
and
sure
make
that
him
Cody's
spill
gonna
his
take
beans,
it.
weren't we?
If Enzo wins the
supposed to know this was
veto
gonna
at the Final 4, which obviously he didn't do, but if
Just
Enzo
gotta
wins HOH
wait
and
till he's
then
done.
veto at the Final 4, then he can take a shot at Cody, change the nomination, and put
going
Christmas
outside
as the
this
sole vote to
room.
evict, and obviously she would get rid of Cody if he wanted to do that. But I'm, again, in this universe where he's taking Cody to the end, I'm totally fine with the nomination. I don't think he could have done anything else.
Yeah, and additionally, it's an argument to Nicole in the Final 3. Hey, you can't take him. He was never
Who do you
nominated.
think
Just
you're
like, I mean,
talking to?
I was never nominated. Short
This
he had
is boring.
7 wins. I
So
have
I'm going to
4.
scout around a bit.
He's never been nominated. Like, he's got nothing. There's nothing that's more appealing about Cody, taking Cody. I'm not the sole
Really
person that's
flashy,
never
that door
nominated.
is.
So
Is that a lock?
there's something there too.
A door with a hefty lock.
But yeah, I mean,
What
at
could
the
it be?
end of the day, we talked about this on the roundtable as well. I think that the problem is that it's hard. It's hard
Are
to
you
cut
done?
your friend. It's hard to be working together with somebody for 80-some days and
I'm sorry.
supporting each other. You're
Am I
on
the
a support
problem?
system. You've been trusting this person,
No,
relying on this
not at
person. They've
all.
gotten you to this
It's
point
just-
to turn around and go,
having
thanks,
trouble staying
stab.
focused today.
It's a hard thing
I'm
to
sorry,
do.
but
People
we'll
can
have to
do it. I'm
resume
not
this
saying it's
another
not
time.
something that people can do, but it's a hard
hell
thing
no.
to do.
How many hours do you think you made us
Because
wait?
it's hard, it requires more certainty. It requires more reason
I'm
to
sorry.
build yourself up to do
We
it.
had
And if
another
Enzo
reason for
is
seeing you today.
concerned that he, like, if it was a
needed to talk
given,
to
if
you.
it was Victoria
It's
or
about those
something like
rumors
that, like
regarding your
if he
senses.
knew he would win against the
This
other person,
again.
it would be a lot easier
And
to
that
say,
painting
okay,
I saw at
I
the
stab Cody,
exhibit.
I win.
You're
But
the one who actually
fear
painted it, right?
of stabbing Cody,
That's-
doing the thing you don't want to do, but
I
feel
knew
like you
it.
might have to, stab
Your
him,
sensei's
and then
seriously
also
messed up.
lose.
He just
And
thinks of his
now
pupils as
you
tools.
really need to fool
That's why he
yourself.
doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work
I
or
think
physically
that
beats
is,
them.
it
I'll make this clear.
adds more
There's no
barriers
point in
to
hiding
decision
stuff
being
from
made,
us.
unfortunately. And something else
I
that we
have
talked
no
about
idea
was
what you're talking
that
about.
on top of that,
You couldn't
that's
go
not the
against
rule
him,
in
could you?
recent seasons.
I'm
And
sure we can help
nobody
you
has
out, though.
cut their alliance member in
It's
Big
just as
Brother
you all say.
since Steve did it
We are
in
our
17.
senses are
Since then, they've always taken
Don't
the person that they
misunderstand
were
me.
loyal to.
I
And
offered my
in all
ideas to
in all of those
myself.
cases, in many of
As
those
such,
cases, they
it
ended up
can't be
winning
called
still.
plagiarism.
And in the one
Sensei is
case
simply
where it
suffering
didn't happen in
from
Big Brother
karmic
Celebrity
slaughter.
2, when Ricky cut his
still.
allies for his enemy essentially for the
okay.
easy win, he lost unanimously.
Stick around.
But isn't there one
All
more
his
though?
other
Like I
peoples
feel
ran
like
away.
Big Brother
Aren't you the
16,
only
where
one
Cody
left?
took his best friend to the end, rather than the
wrong
person
with
who
the
should have
people
taken
helping
the
out
end,
his
where he
master?
would have
There are
won
no
the game.
victims here.
Like,
Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness
I
on
think
me.
it's too far back. I really do. I mean, and sure, Cody is sitting right there, but like, it's not. You know, like Casey takes Tyler, she wins. Jackson takes
supporting
Holly, he
Sensei
wins.
as his teacher.
Not that he
Where's the
should
wrong
have
in
necessarily.
that?
Not that any of them should have,
Don't
but
overcomplicate things.
you know,
If you do, I'll
Josh
sue you
takes
for
Paul,
causing
he
disturbance.
wins. That one, everyone was like, because that was the
We're done
one.
talking
That was
here.
way back when we were like, you
Then you
never
leave
do
with
this.
no
This is what you
choice.
never do. And when he did it, we were like, what?
I'm
You
reporting you to
idiot!
the police.
Everyone online was
I asked
screaming at Josh. He
Kamikaze to
just,
be my
he
model
just
today,
codied
but I don't
himself.
recall
He
ever
lost
calling
the
you
game,
two here.
and then he won.
What the F,
And then
man?
the next season,
You
Casey
need to
does
stop
it,
it.
and she wins. And
Calm
then the next
down,
season,
okay?
and And so that is sort of that is the zeitgeist. That is where we are in the meta of Big Brother right now. Is that it's not the norm to cut your ally, and that's going to make it harder to do it. In my opinion, not just because of the results, but because it's not something that's often done. When the last 3 seasons, the final 3, the person's cut their ally, then it's like,
willing to bear everything to me.
But when the last, 3-4 seasons,
I will
they
put
take
my
the person
heart
out,
and
it's
soul
like,
into creating the
I'm not
best
gonna be
nude
the one
painting
jerk.
ever.
Like, it's harder to go against the grain. And there's so much grain piled on top
To
of
think
this
I'd be able
decision.
to create a
I
nude
guess the silver
painting
lining
with
for
my
this
most
will be that
ideal
if
model.
Enzo does win, take Cody and
Of course,
Cody
you two
in,
won't be
and
allowed
then
in.
season,
I
this
have
season's already
to
washed.
forget
Next
about
season,
it.
the same thing happens.
If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some
I think it's that hope
inconveniences.
that something will be different. This is All Stars, right?
It'll be without any clothes, right?
Innovation
Why
here
would it
when it
suddenly
comes to
escalate like that?
and
Because those are my terms.
No, so Tara and I were talking about this. Like, how do we change the narrative? How do we change the
Since
meta?
it is out during the afternoon while the art
Where
exhibit is
backstabbers
off,
are
so I
not
can use this
rewarded.
place freely.
We want people to play
should
hard.
buy my
We want
own
people to
supplies.
backstab their allies. We want
Will you
people
give me a second here?
ruthless. It's self-interest.
Of course.
How
I'm
do
willing
we
to
get
wait.
people
I'll
in
make
juries
time according to your
reward
plans.
that?
But please come before the exhibit ends.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does kind of, a lot of it does stem, we talked about this as well, we talked about it with Tommy,
Returning
which
home
is,
soon. They're done for
the
today.
way that social media interacts with the show. I do think it damages the show a lot in terms of the people who are on the show. They want to be influencers, they want to not displease the internet, and the problem with the internet is that it comes at you from all angles, and so trying to not displease anyone means that you do nothing. And so we get a lot of people who go and they just like,
Don't give up so easily!
I'm gonna not displease anyone. And it used to be that people would go on the show to be actors and be personalities on TV, and the personalities on TV were the big bombastic characters, and so people would go on and they'd intentionally be like over the top. I'm gonna yell at people because that's what makes you popular. But nowadays, it's not the case. What makes you popular is
Would that be the worst thing in the world?
here's my showman, and
full
we're gonna sell you some things because we're great people.
Okay, I got it. How we can fix it. We have to start an influencer war. Pit influencers against each other. Make them fight online, and then maybe
you
they'll
won't have
fight
to
in
worry
the
about
league.
that
Say,
if we
see,
make
I can
Madarame
keep
confess
up with the
before the exhibit
influencers. I can
ends.
fight too.
But Kitagawa thinks he owes us
Influencer
right.
battle brawl.
Is there a need to make
Do it.
Madarame confess? Then maybe on. Just
We
finally
didn't
weird it
realize
all?
that this season was such a
I am not!
and that
Madarame is no
don't
different from
want this
Kamoshida.
kind of
That
game.
asshole's using Ryusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
Just get rid of it.
No.
I mean, they're
It is
willing
frustrating to leave this
to
alone, even if
throw
Kitagawa
narratives
can
out
sign up
there
himself.
with the edit. They're willing to edit it
Can't
the
leave
way
it
that
be
they
because
want,
he's
right?
endured a
The way
lot
that they
himself.
want.
With Kamoshida.
So if they're gonna do that anyway, if they're not gonna be just like be like super
Anyways,
like
we gotta go after this guy.
exactly what's happening,
Madarame is the
then
kind of target we've been waiting for.
let's
Let's help Yusuke come to his senses
let's take
too.
a stance on this in the edit, in the way that the show is presented. That's what Survivor does.
You do look into
Survivor
Madarame first.
heavily rewards the
There might be
big
tons more
players
stuff that hasn't
betray
been
people and
exposed
make
yet,
big
too.
moves. Jeff Probst
It may
himself
become
comes out
easier
and
for us
says,
to investigate
big
his
move.
palace.
What's your
He's
big move? What's
preoccupied
your
with his
resume?
exhibit.
And that has become
Also,
part of the
there's
narrative
this thing
of
about
the show,
modeling.
and it has made the gameplay so
Kitagawa
frustrating.
said there'd be
I think that's
inconveniences unless he submits a new piece.
That's what
Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
about like the kind of players that they want on Survivor.
The whole country's gonna see you nude?
The first time as though you're playing for your second time, meaning that you want to play as big and as bold and as amazing as possible to get invited back, so that people remember you, so that you're not just fading away, you're not just in the wallpaper of the couch of the land or something. You want people to
We
play
must
as
deal with
hard as
Madarame,
humanly
no matter
possible,
what,
so that,
before
hey,
his exhibit ends.
even though I was only there for what,
Start after
7
school
days or
tomorrow.
something, like I
It'll be
did
a
enough
pain
to
if
get
Miss
invited
President
back.
finds us on the rooftop again,
I was
so...
on that season because X, Y, and Z, not just somebody who was.
I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
The way, sort of nudging
Changing
them
our hideout periodically,
to
huh?
think about
That's
these
a plan
things
I
and
don't
feel
mind.
guilty about not playing harder, or And so we
Okay.
see all of this in the moment. And Julie is not doing
can I
that.
talk to you two
She's
for a
focused on other things, you know?
She maybe needs to
From the
start
looks of
ending her
things,
shows with like,
you
and
seem
I'm
like
Julie
the
Chen.
ordinary-
Actually, I kind of forgot about her.
Stab your allies in the back.
Exactly. That's what
Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's
The more you reward that kind of
There's
gameplay, the more the
pancakes
jury
I
is going to
learned
feel
that was
like,
supposedly stolen in the
oh,
past.
okay, this is
But
how
there's
it's
rumor
like
that
kind
it
of
was
supposed
taken
to
by
be
one of
played.
his peoples in
The more
retaliation for being
accepting they are
used.
of
Have
this
you
kind of
heard anything
gameplay,
about
the more
that?
they're to reward that kind of gameplay, which means it's going to be celebrated even more, which means people are going to do it more, and it snowballs from there. And that's what we saw on the show.
I see.
Like we talk about it all the time. Patrick with Survivor and Dr. Will for Big Brother, they kicked it off. They were rewarded for this kind of
like I'm back
gameplay,
to square
and
one.
they started
Sorry
the
for taking your time.
whole show. And then in Big Brother, it
I'm a journalist.
started to kind
If you ever
of
get
slow
any
down.
news, mind contacting me here?
But they kept rewarding things.
See
And like
ya.
Drew in season 5 cuts Diane.
Oh,
Cuts
yes.
Diane.
I guess we should go
Showmans
home
and
for the day.
wins the game. That sets a tone. It sets a tone, and it lasts for a while. And in the last 5 years of Big Brother, the tone has been set so much. Don't just play a loyal game, loyal soldier, win some comps.
Hey, it's me. Got a minute?
I feel like it's not Big Brother if we're not,
Someone received a change of
it's
heart
not Big
and
Brother
contacted me on the fan
if,
site.
we're
Said he
not
wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart.
watching and taking it in the way it is the last
You're better off
5
talking to
years.
him in
It makes
person
sense
if he
that
wants
it's
to
one
fix
line
it.
with that.
All I
But
know
feel
is
like
his
so
target
much of
is a
it
terrible
beyond the casting
person, and
is
that it
how
might
do we
complicate
change
things
the
if
game
he
and
posts his
that's
name
my
online.
job, thankfully. But how do we change
I'll
the game
outline for
to
you the
make
police
it
station.
compelling and
The guy's name is
backstabbing
Nakanohara.
left and right? Like we can see this could happen, but the game doesn't
Nakanohara.
really serve
That's
that.
Madarame's student.
Yeah, they need to make more of an incentive to do these things. Right now, like you're saying in the meta, there's such an incentive to just say, well, if I stick with my ally, it tends to work often, so they're more inclined to do that. They need to put something in so that there's more of a reward, or at least a potential in a risk-reward situation, to cut your ally and make big moves. Because right now there's just not.
All right. Well, I do have a small update from what I was reading on Twitter, so take this with a grain of salt here. But during this podcast, apparently Cody was talking to the cameras about how he did not fully trust Nicole to take him to the final 2. He's actually rooting for Enzo to win part 2 of the final 3 HOH, which to me is at least a small indicator of where his head is at when it comes to who he will take if he wins the final 3 HOH. If he feels
Still
that
can't believe
Enzo
this.
is more loyal to him, less likely to stab him in the back, I think he is more likely to take Enzo to the final 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's good for us because that's competitive final 2. I still think Enzo has a shot. Like, do I think he'll win? No. Is he sitting next to Cody? No, I don't think
Yes.
he'll
Yeah.
win. But I think he could find 5 votes with a good.
Does Enzo study though?
Well,
I mean, yeah, he studies. He's not great at
Does
it.
it really matter though?
Well, Cody's the favorite to win the first screen. So then round 2 is Nicole, who studies 8 hours a day, against Enzo, and I feel like she's just like talking on law.
Well, so, I mean, Enzo has a chance in part 2. Last season it was a raw
We're about to head to the hideout,
and the
too.
questions were super easy. So
That's fair, yeah.
it was just about who could climb the thing faster, and Enzo's a tall
that's
guy.
Nakanohara. Yushima told us to meet him here in Shibuya
Like, he
today.
could definitely climb a wall faster than Nicole
name is
can. So if the
Nakanohara,
questions are
not
really
Suiko,
easy, then I could
Nakanohara.
easily see
The
him
one who was
winning
posted on
part 2.
Phantom Aficionado website.
But, that
He
said,
seems pretty nice.
Nicole has shown
Doesn't
that
seem
she
like the
can
stalker type.
dominate. And
Does he not?
quiz
must work.
/athletic
The
competitions.
administrator of that
So
website
if the competition
They
has
told me to look
any
for
kind of
someone in a
difficulty
Shijin
involved
uniform
when it
like
comes to the
that.
questions, then I think that Enzo's just out of it. I think Nicole just dominates.
You may have
So,
already heard that there's someone I
and
wish
it's not
to
like
trigger a
Nicole's a
change of
slouch
heart.
in
An artist by
these
the name
athletic.
of
I think she can keep
Madarame.
up with Enzo physically easily. So,
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
all right.
The shadow
I think
did
that's what
mention
we had
Madarame as well.
tonight. We had a silly
One of
recap
Madarame's
and
former pupils. He
talking
gave me
big
lodging
picture here.
Let's be real. Like after that episode, we made lemonade out of lemons. Let's.
There was another pupil as well. A very talented man. Multiple years in senior. Obviously,
we'll come back to it.
awesome.
His It's on Twitter. Someone else is posting it.
Yeah.
Wasn't the only one.
I mean, wasn't it season 20 that was about something? It was Angela who smells.
That senior pupil committed
Like
suicide.
Tyler smelled like a baby.
Yes.
Am I crazy?
Thank you for bringing that back up to
Barely
us.
seniors were praised in Madarame's name.
I'm interested to see. There's a
That was
Friday
why they
episode.
disobeyed Madarame's
There
orders and
is.
left.
They have
Quickly pressured other
3 more
parts of
episodes this week.
and my
We
life
got,
as a teenager was
they got more.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it was a fucking Friday.
But it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker.
Friday show. That should be fun. So is that like a recap?
I'd like to ask
Time
you,
for a recap of the recap.
make Madarame a
We just did a practice one
not
right
only
now.
for me, it's to save the life
I
of another man
hope we'll
as
make
well.
it. I really hope we'll make it without crying through the week. And honestly, if anyone's struggling through this, it's okay. We're here for you.
Even now, there's still one young man
Alright,
remaining
well,
in
that's what
Madarame's
we
teacher.
have for you again. Of course, I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern to update you on everything that happens today on the Big Brother
Not
20
only
live
is he
feed. Tomorrow
talented
night,
artist,
we'll have the
he also
Stockwatch
owes Madarame
roundtable.
for
We're going to
taking
rate
him
these
in after his
players,
mother passed.
update the prices.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm gonna fucking make money on Cody, aren't I? The problem is, I feel like almost everyone must have won in on Cody, right? Anyway.
So, make sure you vote in the survey for that one. You can find it on my Twitter at Armstrong Terran.
Yeah, 'cause I did go all in on Cody, and there's definitely that worry spot there. Christmas. I kind of forgot about the Stockwatch, to be honest, entirely.
Recap the Wednesday night episode, and then on Thursday, we'll be live recap.
Fuck, I'm getting tired. If I really want to make more progress here.
Leaving the house here on Big Brother 22, and then it's just 6 more days after that.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's
So you can find me again on
victims.
Twitter
It
at
sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Brent, where can people find you?
You can find me at one lucky day. That's one spelled out. O-N-E.
Alright, Matt, where can people find you?
Hell yeah!
Matt, Scott,
Madarame's just a piece of shit. Praise on the weak.
GW can stand for great win. We're gonna have a great win at
I'll
that.
never let something like that
Cody's gonna
happen.
be so great at
We
winning.
finally
He's a
got to
great
hear how
player.
Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Great. Matt's got GW.
Since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
Good walks of snow. That's not good.
Welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We'll sort out Alex. We'll pay dearly if you assume it's just going to be like the
Find
last
me
one.
at Mel Holst.
Lady
Tweeting
Aunt's
those
chastity
ones.
is on the
That'll
line.
be my thing now, I guess. I don't know. I won't be tweeting with Stockwatch because I'm way out. I'm in on Christmas this week. I had to go back. Well, what else was I gonna do? Buy quarters? Like I'm 3,000. I had to do something.
Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Yeah, I should have known better.
I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff on the palace
Still
yet.
fun. Still fun to play with
We're
Stockwatch.
treated like criminals on there.
Just we'll do better next time.
You're learning, Ryuji.
Well, there's plenty of other
Must be because
content
he doesn't
on
trust
Rob
us.
as a podcast, so
Any
make sure you check
unknown
all of
person
that
may
out.
as well
I
go
don't have
unknown.
fancy slides for you, but
Or
this
maybe
one's
he's just super salty
like,
from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
90 Day Fiance
And his
was
palace
fake.
being
I
so
don't know if it's
crazy
still
had
fake,
nothing
but
to do
it's
with
really
us.
interesting.
Massive.
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level. We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too.
The Amazing
Be
Race
sure that
makes
whatever
interview
he sees
very
is
funny.
just passed on to Madarame.
Pit stop or whatever. Like,
Yes,
right.
Tarkus.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway?
American
Another
Idol
crown?
program. We recapped the
I doubt
first
it,
episode
but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
season.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts,
What
huh?
percentage of that podcast was
Our
talked
time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June
At
5th.
least 10, maybe like
We'll
15.
carry
It
out
was
the
great.
plan after we've sent out the color card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd. Now listen here, we can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Helps out the show quite a bit. So you can find it there on Rob's website. There's going to be a pink button. And
So
then
we have 18 days.
Yeah, vote. It's time. You gotta do it.
Time.
There's an election happening.
Alright.
And Rob would normally be here to tell us, with his bossy pants on, that we need to get out there and vote and make sure our voices are heard. That's what I'm doing
Okay, so
You got on your practice paper, now you're no good.
one of the candidates, I won't say who, is probably gonna win Kentucky by like 25 points. So whatever.
All right. Well.
But maybe you can make it 24 points.
Yes.
I don't know how points work. I'm just assuming that's right.
Rock the boat.
Yes.
I was gonna force this. I was gonna go in there anyway, but
Bad idea.
And thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we will see you next time.
and there we go for RGP. So I think I'll do one more for tonight. After that's around the time that I normally end anyway. So.
Excellent. I expect no less.
Yeah, audio's definitely a lot better now. Do, do, do. What is this? Traits.
Marvelous.
Bang.
Is it really gonna kick me out? Oh, I was gonna say, like, I was planning going in here anyway.
You sir?
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Time for some rehabilitation.
Um,
Form an execution.
So what are we gonna keep? I think we're gonna keep these three. These ones here, I don't really care as much about. I think that might be a good one to fuse.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
It's not really that great. Oh, oh, whoa. Oh, I clicked the wrong part. That's the same thing, right? Holy shit, level 27?
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Also, we can't do it.
Not terrible, but not impressive. You okay with this?
Only one skill, that's not particularly great.
You okay with this?
Doesn't do anything.
You okay with this?
I think we'll do this.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's see. Oh, there's traits. Traits are out. That's a lot of good attacks to be getting rid of. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that one.
It will receive a fraction of power.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I get the point. What does that give us? Level 2. I feel like that might be worth it, actually.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
This is new, right? The trait? I don't remember this trait stuff being a thing. That's pretty good, actually, isn't it? Decreases. Oh, that's pretty decent too, though. Damn it, which one do I want to keep? I think we'll do that. Okay, so we can keep 2. Yeah, I might just go for both those. Yeah, I get the point. I think that's all I'm gonna do. I don't think that's worth it. It isn't. Yeah.
Finished done already? What? It is time, inmate.
So we'll end obviously, and then we'll do at least one more episode. Oh fuck.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Alright, so 2 things I want to do. First, I think I'm going to overwrite this save. I think this is a better spot to have a save at. Then we're going to go ahead and overwrite this. So, one's here. Next episode, continue on. For now, thank you for watching.